Qam Yasharahla. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makar Kodash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Alright, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and salutation to you, Akim, that's pushing this truth in love and sincerity and in charity. Okay, this is the brother Yasharahla from the GMS Bombers Camp, Parker Joe with another lesson. Okay, this lesson, I'm gonna go into the story of Susanna, okay, and show you that many of these pastors they just like these two old higglers inside this story, okay. The same spirits coming back, okay, same people. All right, this is Susanna voice 1. There dwelt a man in Babylon called Joachim, and he took a wife whose name was Susanna, the daughter of Shelkias, a very fair woman, and one that feared the Lord. Okay. Her parents also were righteous and taught their daughter according to the law of Moses. Okay. So keep in mind, she knew the law and she kept them, because she feared Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay. And to fear the Lord, that is wisdom. Okay, so keep in mind. Okay, she knew the law, plus her parents taught her according to the law of Moses. Okay, verse 4. Now Joachim was a great rich man, and had a fair garden joining unto his house, and to him resort the Jews, because he was more honorable than all others. Okay, now this is in the time around, I think around in the Babylonian captivity. Okay, so like if I may be wrong, but yeah, that's what I think it is. Okay, but this is going back to Jeremiah. Okay, Jeremiah chapter 29 and verse 4. Okay, because the scripture says Joachim was a very rich man. He had a garden and all that. Okay, Jeremiah 29 and 4. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, unto all that carried away captive, okay, whom I have caused to be carried away from Jerusalem unto Babylon. You see that, so this was in Babylonian captivity. Build ye houses and dwell in them, and plant gardens and eat the fruit of them. Okay, so Joachim was basically a man who had some possession, okay, and he had gardens. Okay, because the scriptures say build houses and dwell in them, and plant gardens and eat the fruit of them. Okay, so let's go back here in Susanna. Okay, and verse 4. Now Joachim was a great rich man, and had a fair garden, okay, joining unto his house. Okay, because the Lord said what, build houses, right, and plant ye garden, right, and to him resort the Jews, because he was more honorable than all others. Okay, that the same year were appointed two of the ancients of the people to be judges, such as the Lord spake of, that wickedness came from Babylon, from ancient judges, who seemed to govern the people. Okay, so that now they're telling you that these people they were just living in Babylon, that Babylon captivity. Okay, the wickedness, okay, rub on them, and they had that. They take that from Babylon. Okay, and Babylon means what? Confusion. Okay, Babal means confusion. Okay, so these old men were basically judges among the people of Israel. Okay, so let's go back in Jeremiah chapter 23. Okay, verse 14 to 16. Okay, they say, I have seen also the prophets of Jerusalem, an horrible thing. Okay, and this is Jeremiah. We're going to tell the people in here. They commit adultery. At least this the Lord speaking. Okay, this is the Lord speaking. All right. They commit adultery and walk in lies. They strengthen also the hands of evildoers, that none do it return from his wickedness. They are all of them unto me as Sodom, and the inhabitants thereof as Gomorrah. Okay, we know what the Lord did to Sodom and Gomorrah. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh of hosts concerning the prophets, Behold, I will feed them with wormwood, and make them drink the waters of gall. For from the prophets of Jerusalem is profaneness gone forth into all the land. Okay, that's the same thing with these pastors today. Okay, profane. Okay, they ain't teaching the word of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. Okay, because they after the filthy lucre. Verse 16, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you. They make you vain. Okay, they telling you sweet things. Okay, they telling you what you want to hear, but not the truth. They speak of a vision of their own heart. You see that? And not out of the mouth of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. Okay? The Lord say, the Lord say to the law and the testimony. Okay, they speak not according to this word there because no light in them. Alright? Showing you these pastors, they don't speak according to this word. Alright? So we can go back here to Susanna 1 and 5. There's the same year were appointed two of the ancient of the people of judges to be judges. Such as the Lord spake of, that wickedness came from Babylon, from ancient judges who seemed to govern the people. Okay? Now we can shoot down here to verse 6 and 7. These kept much as Joachim house, and all that had any suits in law came unto them. Okay? Now when the people depart away at noon, because see now these was ancient judges of the people. Okay, so they had any problem dealing with the law, the people will go to them. Okay, basically people have them in high regard, just as the past system today. Nothing changed. Okay, now when the people departed away at noon, okay, Susanna went into her husband's garden to walk. Okay, so there had been a big gathering of people out in the streets, because the Lord said what? Go out in the streets. Go out in highways and byways, right? Okay. Say now when the people departed away at noon, Susanna went into her husband's garden to walk. Okay. Now the garden, the Most High told us what we could plant garden according to Jeremiah 29 and 4. Okay. Alright, so let me just go there. Alright. Jeremiah 29 and 4. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel unto all that carried away captive, whom I have caused to be carried away from Jerusalem unto Babylon, build ye houses and dwell in them, and plant gardens and eat the fruit thereof of them. Okay. They're going to shoot down to verse 8. Alright. For thus said Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, let not your prophets and your diviners that be in the midst of you deceive you, neither hearken to your dreams which ye cause to be dreamed. Okay? So, these people know, oh, pastor, I had this dream, and the pastor to go and tell you some lie. You know what I mean? You can shoot right here to in the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus chapter 19 and verse 5. Okay? Say, whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned, but he that resisteth pleasure crowneth his life. Okay? So like, but I ain't the precept what I wanted, but that just is good. Okay, so I'm going to shoot back here in the book of Susanna. Okay, verse 7. Okay, now when the people departed away at noon, Susanna went into her husband's garden, and the two elders saw her going in every day and walking, so that their lust was inflamed towards her. Gone. Alright, this is where the precept come in. Sirach 19 and 5. Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned, because when they saw her, they like, like our people them to do today. This guy, when he see a beautiful woman, and his mind go this way, he start, so it's just how them old wicked idlers carry on. But he that resisted pleasure crowned his life. Okay? Stop lusting after another man's wife or another man's possession. Even if you lust after another man, okay, it's just like you lusting after that man. Okay? So let's go back in Susanna, verse 9. Okay? And they perverted their own mind, and turned away their eyes, that they might not look unto heaven, nor remember the just judgment. Okay, so when they saw her, they forget about the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, they start thinking all kind of evil stuff, what they want to do to her, and this and that and all that. Okay, so what they turn their eyes away from heaven because well, their strength come from what? They turned away from heaven, where the strength come from, I would say. Okay. Let me go right here in the book of First Maccabees chapter 3 and 19. Check this. Like I said, where the strength come from. Okay. For the victory of battle standeth not in the multitude of an host, but strength cometh from heaven. Okay? So when they turn their eyes away from heaven, they turn their strength away. Okay? They turn their strength away, and they what? They go on about lusting after another man's wife. Okay? As the scriptures say, and they perverted their own mind and turned away their eyes, that they might not look unto heaven, nor remember the just judgments. Okay, they remember that there's a price for that, for lusting after another man's wife. So in this time, they planning all kind of wicked deeds against the man's wife. Okay, verse 10. And albeit they both were wounded with her love. Okay, and yet does not one show another his grief. Okay, so these man, both of them is burning in their lust. Okay, after this woman. Okay, a beautiful woman like her. Lust is still lusting after another man's wife. Same thing with these pastors of the day. Boy, I tell you. Okay, verse 11. For they were ashamed to declare their lust, that they desire to have to do with her. Okay, when they see her, they, I tell you. Okay, verse 12. Yet they watch diligently from day to day to see her. Okay, man, I can't wait to see her. Boy, that look good, boy. Can't wait. They forget about the just judgment. Okay, verse 13. And the one said to another, let us now go home, for it is dinner time. So when they were gone out, they parted the one from another, and turned back again. Again they came to the same place. And after that they had asked one to another the cause, they acknowledged their lust. Then appointed they a time both together, when they might find her alone. Okay, so they consulted together. Okay, they consult together what they can do now, since that they find out each of them had a lust and lusting after her. Okay, and they had the same mind anyhow of the doing what they want to do to her. So what they did, they come together and say, look, we're gonna catch her inside the garden, and we can force her to sleep with us. If she don't do it, then we can say some man rape her. Okay, or some man lay with her, or whatever. Not rape, selak. All right.